Now with Meekums, left-hand side, up to the edge of the box. Now tries to venture centrally, but Meekums, he's just trying a little bit too much with his footwork as he ventures further out wide, down this left wing, gets a cross in on his right foot. Murphy with his back to goal, into Hester Cook, left side of the 6-yard box, shot saved! Murphy on the rebound, bundles the ball in, and he just screams at those Horsham fans behind the goal in celebration. Horsham have got the opener with a brilliant bit of play, and Hester Cook got there. His shot to the left of goal was well saved by the keeper. Murphy followed in, and Horsham lead by a goal to nil with 27 minutes play. Whistle blows. Hammond taking a deep breath. The keeper bouncing up and down on his goal line, but Hammond tucks it away. The goalkeeper went to his left. Hammond just hit it slightly to the right of centre, and after all that frustration, finally Horsham get the lead. 6 minutes.
Horsham's winger wins the flick on, finds Rodriguez, and he's beat the challenge, and he's set away Hester Cook down the left wing. Meekums is there ahead of him. Hester Cook gets the cross in, misses Meekums, not there! Oh, what an introduction! What a brilliant bit of substitution there from Dom Di Paola. It pays its dividends straight away. Rodriguez won the ball on the left side, found Hester Cook on the overlap. The cross in, it missed the first man, but with his first touch of the game, Greg Lewis scored. Horsham's still 2-0 up as Barker intercepts the long ball. Hester Cook's onside in the area. Hester Cook round the keeper! And that is 2-0! And that is pure tenacity from the Horsham centre midfielder. He just didn't give up. He got on the end of the loose ball, took it round the keeper. He was the most alert of anyone. He had the joy of tapping it in from 2 yards, and with a little over a minute to go of regular time, that's surely Horsham into the third round of the FA Trophy.
Horsham right back, venturing forward up to the edge of the box. Harding helps it to Fenelon on the edge of the D. Now with Roberts, left corner of the penalty area, helped on to Sparks, low cross, palmed away by the keeper, straight to Fenelon, and Horsham get the opener. It's only taken them 6.5 minutes in this Sussex Senior Cup tie, but their top scorer of the season, Fenelon, pouncing on the rebound after the cross from Sparks was palmed away. Little under 7 minutes gone in West Sussex, and it's Horsham 1, Crawley down Gatwick. From a goal up, courtesy of Shamir Fenelon's 6th of the season. Here is Freddie Hammond looking to try and find Harding on the overlap down the right wing. He has found him. Good show, strength from Harding into the area. Pull back to Fenelon, and that's 2. And that's 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes for Shamir Fenelon, who doubles his goal-scoring tally for the night. We've played 10 minutes now in West Sussex, and it does look like the floodgates very much have opened. It's Horsham 2, Crawley down Gatwick. Gets his head up, looking for the crossfield pass, and he's picked out Roberts. Brings the ball down on his right foot. Sparks is making the underlapping run. Roberts finds him with a back heel. Sparks into the area to the left of goal. Looks for the cross, does pull it off. Misses Rodriguez, not lure! And the substitute scores. It took a slight deflection on the way in, but introduced after a Fenelon brace. Greg Lure's now on the score sheet. Half an hour gone. Horsham are averaging a goal every 10 minutes. They lead by 3 goals to nil. Freddie Hammond taking the corner, near post, only half cleared. Rodriguez slides it through the legs of the keeper, and Horsham do have a 4th, and it comes from the corner. It was swung in by Freddie Hammond. It ventured through a sea of bodies. Rodriguez able to get on the end of it, and he slid the ball through the legs of Bellingham, and Horsham have got their 4th. As Horsham have scored! It's come out of absolutely nowhere, and I think it was James Roberts or Freddie Hammond who got it. I think it's Freddie Hammond from what I've heard. We were both looking down, Joel. We got no idea what happened, but 66 minutes gone. Horsham have made it 5, and it's a first goal for Freddie Hammond. Hammond raises both arms in the air, swings it in. Hester Cook rises highest. Rodriguez helps it on. There is the 6th as Roberts got on the end of that Rodriguez header goalward. He was only about 3 yards out, Roberts, but he flicked it over the goalkeeper. There was time for a 6th as Jimmy Punter below us points up to the skies and says praise to Sami El Abd for that one. Horsham have got a C. Harding on the halfway line for the men in yellow and green. Roberts now looking to try and venture forward. Good through ball to Rodriguez down the right side. He's onside, Rodriguez, and he does so well at the near post. Just puts it through the keeper. Looked like maybe he was going to try a cutback. There was no one with him, but Rodriguez just so calmly places it in at the near post for his 2nd goal of the game, and it's Horsham's 7th. They now lead by 7 goals to 1. Goal has to go wide to Hammond with Meekums again over on that left-hand byline. He's up into the penalty area. Left-footed cross, finds the head of Hester Cook. A superb save, but he follows in on the rebound from close range. And Horsham have got the lead with 10.5 minutes to go of the first half. Hester Cook slamming it in from close range after his first header was saved superbly by the goalkeeper, but he's got his 5th of the season.